Hi, this is Nnamdi. Welcome to Comfy TV. And today I'm going to talking about whether or not you should start rideshare business, which is e-hailing business. Well, as you may know, e-hailing business. I am also into e-hailing business, and from my experience, from my wealth of experience, I will be able to advise you or suggest to you whether or not you should start um, e-hailing business. So to that question, whether or not you should start an e-hailing business. Now it depends on you. It depends on you in the sense that I don't know what you have got, whether you can drive very well. Because if you can drive very well and you know how to drive very well and be able to navigate, and you are living in a place where others are doing e-hailing business or doing the same business, Uber business, and they are succeeding, in my own humble opinion, I think you should start. You should start and stop procrastinating. So long you can drive very well. Not just I can drive, you have a certified driver's license that you have been driving, okay? And then you'll be able to drive in highway, in everywhere, and be able to maneuver without causing an accident, because e-hailing business requires a high level of safety. And therefore, you should be able to guarantee safety for your passenger and for yourself. Okay? There are crazy drivers out there. You should be driving yours and be driving someone else's. All right. So if you can drive and you have a driver's license and you know you can drive and be able to navigate, and you are living in a place, because I'm living in Lagos, and Lagos is a very good place for Uber business. So also, I think people living in Abuja and living in Ibadan and many other places across this country. So anywhere you are living, I don't know, but if you think others are doing it, why not you? Why should you not do it? I understand. There are people, just as you clicked on this video now, you are seeking for my own opinion and my own advice. So you might have gone across other people's videos that might be sounding negative or telling you this or telling you that the money is not enough, that the money is being spent on all these things. Yes, I'm not saying that they are not happening, that these things are no problem, that they are not real problem that may occur. But like I said, this video is just the beginning, because if I should say everything concerning starting e-hailing business, it will take, this video will be very long, but I will cut it as short as possible. All right. So yes, my my suggestion is, yes, if you are willing to and you don't have any other means of income and you really need the money, because e-hailing business, which is transportation business, is only the I think the one, the only, or the one of the business that you can start today and you start seeing the money. That is one thing about it, because there is high demand. Transportation is something just like food and medicine that are very, very highly essential and necessary, because if you are sick, you must take drugs or medicine. And also, if you're hungry, you must eat. And for the economy to work, people must move from one place to the other. And therefore, that is the reason there is transportation business is actually successful. So you should start. If you are being discouraged, don't look at it from that. That means I believe that maybe probably you are considering you're considering a lot of the negative aspect of this. There is no business that does not have a risk or does not have risks. Every business has one. Somebody they may even start business today, and at the end of the day, the money will just be gone and nothing comes out of it. All right. And why would you be staying and be doing nothing and be dying actually without doing anything, and spending your time whiling away your time without doing anything or taking action, and dwell more on worrying about what if I start and this happens and that happens. But why not dwell on what if I start and it becomes successful? It's possible, just as failure can become a success, can be a possibility. So success can be a possibility. But now it's up to you now to choose whether to fail or to succeed. And that is when God comes in, because as a person, I love God, because without him, I will not be here talking to you. But God has been faithful. He's not only faithful in my finance, he's faithful in my health, he's faithful because it takes good health, for you to be able to do this job. That is why some people say your health is your wealth. So, and God has given me that to be able to go and work hard and still come back and wake up and go about doing the thing I do. So God, you must put in first. Faith must not be something that you don't You don't consider. If you want to succeed, you must believe in God. You must believe that He has the ability to make you succeed. As a believer, if you cannot succeed, in this rideshare, then how do you even think that you can succeed in anything else? Because you will still have the same approach to every other thing. You will be seeing things from the negative side of it. But with God and with His Spirit and His wisdom will help you to begin to see things from the positive part of it. Because fear will always come. When you try to start something new, there will be fear. And that fear, you remember, is not of God. So that is the reason you need God to help you start. And once you start and believe in Him, that He's going to take care of those things that are not under your control. And those things that are under your control, you can do your own part and let God handle the rest. Because probably we now say, okay, if I start this fresh year now, what happens if I have an accident? What happens if I don't make it? What happens if the car troubles me? What happens other? You'll be dwelling there. See, if you don't want to do anything, if you want to have a reason not to do something, you will have plenty of them. Plenty of reasons, bracket a full ground. So you should be positive, and God will help you to be that positive, with belief and all that, and you will begin to see things will begin to work out together for you. So, but you must know the things you have to do. God does not say that He will help you if you don't know how to drive. You must know how to drive. That part is your own part. It's not God's part. It's something that you can do. It's something that God does for you is the spiritual aspect, but the physical aspect is something that you can do and you must do it. You must know how to drive. You must know how to interpret your map, your GPS, Google Map. You must know how to, you must also be ready to put in the work it requires, the commitment it requires. This is your part, it's not God's part. Then while you're at it, God will now also help you to succeed. So, my brother, and not only men, not only guys, this job is for girls too, women. They do it. Like I said in my previous video, they do it and I see them. Oh my God, I respect them when they do this. Instead of them, engaging in some kind of um, uh, prostitution work or hooking their bodies or selling their bodies, they have the dignity to go and do this. I respect these women. They may not necessarily be working long hours like we men, but they are doing something. They may be working fewer hours than us, but they are working and having at least an income. And once you start, you will be seeing it. Okay? So even if you don't have a car, or if you have not decided that you don't have a car, I will make another video of how you are going to get a car and how you are going to not just get the car, but be able to remit and fuel the car and feed yourself and still have a very good substantial take-home pay. I will I will attach the video that I made previously to this video. If it is still profitable to make to do Uber business in Nigeria, if it is still profitable. I did that video and I analyzed and I even showed a screen of my income for 1 month with the weekly income. I calculated it and did everything. I did every breakdown. Okay, so if you have not watched that video, I will attach the video to this one and try and watch the video. Probably that will also encourage you. All right, and some people may make less money than that. Some people can make more money than that. It depends. And when I did make that money and when I did that video and I made that money, the period of time I made that kind of money, it was a period of, no, you see, it's not even a peak period. It is a period, this is just last month. Yeah, just last month. And this period now is the period where there are not much requests. People are not spending money so much. Okay, but I still managed to make that kind of money. So you can only imagine what happens when the season picks up again. So try and consider if you are thinking or contemplating about it, except if you have a very good alternative of source of income and something that you know you can do better than this. Okay, fine. And I must also add that this is not a financial advice. I always say that so that make you know can hold me, don't sue me. I'm speaking from my own experience. All right. So I'm just giving an advice and suggestion to you and giving you, and you are the one to make the final decision whether or not to go into e-hailing or rideshare business. But as for me, personally, in my own opinion, is something that you can venture into, is something that you can go into and be able to take care of your family and solve problems that requires finance, okay, that requires money. So it's very, very important if you can start. So that's my own advice. All right. There is no amount that will ever be enough for you or for anybody. It will never be enough, but at least you'll be able to put food in your table, pay your house rents and do all that, and be able probably even manage to save, because I have seen people that also save and were able to buy their own cars. But I don't want to buy that kind of car. If I must buy a car, it must be one that is okay, not rickety, or the one that will be giving me trouble every time. So I will tell you how to get a car if you don't have one, but if you have one, you can use. If you have Honda EOD, or if you have a Corolla 2023 model, 2023 model, sorry, 2003 model, it's okay. All of that, Hyundai, Toyota Matrix, and the rest, you can manage that. But if the car is problematic and it has already has a problem, you may not be able to maintain it, and it will make you to spend more time in the mechanic than you do on the road. So what's the point? So if you have a car, but the car you think is already giving you trouble, I would suggest for you not to use that car. That car will probably kill you. So it's better for you to go for a car hire, which I'm going to make another video on how you're going to get from Move. They are still giving cars out. All right, I'm using one and it's very fuel efficient. That's one of the advantage of that car. You don't spend much fuel on it, and it is portable. It is something that you can manage, and it doesn't give, because they are almost new. Even though the one that was given to me was not brand new, someone else had used it before I was given. But glory be to God that the car has been reliable ever since. Over 1 year now that I've been using that car, it has been very reliable. It doesn't give me much problem, except for a few things. But I'm going to make another video, a full video on how to get it and the benefits of it and the disadvantage of it. But I must tell you beforehand that the advantage outweighs the disadvantage of that car. All right. So, but except you have something better than that, I would suggest you go for it. Even if you have a car, but the car is not good enough, I would suggest not to use the car, because the car that is bad and not good enough will kill you, will drain you, will drain your money. At the end of the day, you'll be wondering what is happening to you. This Uber business needs a car that is durable, that is still okay, that you will always not, that you work for 1 month, 1 month, you don't need to do anything in it. And besides, Move, they take care of your vehicle. Apart from the remittance, that's the reason the video that I made, I didn't mention maintenance, because the maintenance is being done by the company, and they have, for the over 1 month, over 1 year that I've been with them, they have been okay. They have been doing what they promised that they would do. My fan had a problem sometime. They did it in under 2 hours. It was fixed. They changed it. They replaced it. Tires, my tires, the tires that is on the car now, they are new. They are just in a good grade. The papers are being renewed by them. So what else do you need? Everything basically is done by them. It's just for you to work and remit and try not to owe. Because as I've been working for over 1 year, I've not been owing. I've not been owing them. I've never owned them before. I've been paying everything and still have my take on pay, because I remain focused and disciplined, and with the help of God, I'm at it today. So if you don't have anything else to do, try to go into Uber or e-hailing or rideshare business. So long you know how to drive, you can navigate, be able to interpret the GPS, the Google map. That one is, even if you don't know, I didn't know how to use it. I wasn't using it before I started with this job, until I started before I started. So it's something that you can easily learn, even if you don't know how to use it. But I'll still make a video on how to interpret Google map as best as I can. I will explain it for people that may want to start, so that they will know where to start from. So that is it. I will also make video, like I said, on the Move, how you're going to get the car. And there is another one also, that if you don't have a car, there is also, if you're interested in getting monthly payment instead of determining or deciding how much you get in a month. If you are not interested in that, in the Move car, there is other people that are new companies that are coming in now, fleet company that are coming in and giving out cars, electric cars or CNG car, I think. I'm not too sure, but I will still make a video about it. They're giving out CNG cars to drivers, but what they do is that they pay them salary, and the salary is about 100 and something thousand, so it doesn't make sense. But however, they do shifts as well. They don't work throughout the day. I think they do shift. They shift but I can't do that. I can't be taking salary and be paying transport to come and pick up the car, because after working, I have to drop off the car and now leave. So it doesn't make sense to me, but I will still make videos about it just in case for people that would be interested, might decide. It's up to them to, just like what I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying that this is my opinion. It's up to you whether to take it or not, and it's not a business advice. A disclaimer, take note. So thank you very much for listening. If there's something else that I didn't cover, that I didn't say, that you would like to know, please don't forget, drop the question or make the comment in the comment section below. And then if you have not subscribed and you like this video, please do subscribe, like, and click that notification button, so that, and share also, so that Google will know that my videos are making impact on people. People like my video, so that they will be pushing it, so that more people will now see the video as well. And this will also help the channel grow. As you can see, it's a new channel that I'm trying to get started. So I will appreciate it if you can click on the notification bell and subscribe and share. Peace. God bless you, and remain blessed. Bye.